Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So, it is the weekend, and this is our weekly Outlook video. I have been doing all the research, all the reading, the Barron's, IBD, Wall Street Journal, you name it. I've been researching it, and I've also been doing a lot of charting. As you can see here, I've been working on my technical analysis for a long time now. So I went in here on the SPY, on the Qs, and did some really interesting stuff. And then on my favorite, this is what I chart, this is what I watch on another screen while I'm taking my trades long. So I know right here where buyers are and where sellers are. I really worked the charts trying to make it visually easier while you're trading. So this is stuff that I post every single morning on our Twitter and on Discord. So you guys can check those out. We have a great Discord channel. I'll link that in the description, as well as Twitter, where I post every morning all the most important price levels of where buyers and sellers are and where they are willing to step up and actively get involved, which we want behind our trades, right? So if you're going to want to trade long, you're going to want to take trades while the market is also in your favor. You don't want to take a trade long while you're in a selling zone, because all that means is there's more sellers than there are buyers, which means the underlying equity of the market has a better chance of going down. So you want to be with the wind at your back. You don't want to trade against the market. You can trade certain stocks with news and fundamental, catalysts against the market. That's fine, but it's easier when you have the algorithms at your back. So anyway, this is the overall S&P 500 market. I always start at a longer time frame. So I'm looking at a 180-day 4-hour chart. And wouldn't you know it, we have a confirmed uptrend. Even with this sell-off, it went right to our trend line. So we are in, even with all that selling that we saw last week, all the scary stuff the last couple weeks, all we did was have a 5% healthy pullback to our confirmed uptrend. This thing has not broken at all. We are in a confirmed market uptrend with absolutely nothing to worry about because of this. This drop and rebound, this super, it's like one action causes another one type of thing. This is exactly what happened. The buyers stepped up, and instantly, in a day and a half, we're almost back to where we were at the beginning of the selling. So if you're able to do technical analysis, and this is what my channel has basically been all about, and it helps in your own day trading. If you can do stuff like this, right? And I'll show you because it all lines up. A lot of people trade the SPY. Confirmed uptrend, 1, 2, almost touched 3, and touched and bounced right here. This is the SPY. Perfectly confirmed, still very strong uptrend. So the last time we had a 5% pullback, 5% pullback, we still continue to make our way up. The thing is, at what point does the market become a little bit sluggish? Because, you know, there are times where, you know, there's been so much buying, there's so many longs, right? And now you have the inflation, you know, that everybody's talking about. So, you know, at what point maybe will we consolidate a little bit? So what I think may happen is we had a very nice bounce off of our trend line here. After a pretty good sell-off, you saw a lot of stocks, they dropped a lot. But you know, what could happen is it could be a little choppy trading, you know, for the foreseeable future. This was the easy money to make here, right? So on Thursday and Friday, when we rebounded really quickly, that was the easy money to make. If you were willing to buy down here, um, and you know, because we did break these key levels here, but we instantly got right back over them. So now this is going to be the floor. This is a huge area of support. Now, we could be in a little bit of, you know, side to side choppy markets for a little while. That's definitely possible. So just keep in mind, you know, certain things that you might want to do as far as, you know, protecting against inflation. If you do have long-term portfolios, that's something you're definitely going to want to look at, because eventually, right, the market is always a forward-looking organism, whatever you want to call it. It's always forward-looking. So it's going to be ahead of whatever's happening. So if you think in a year from now, or, you know, rates might rise, you're going to see a very choppy, volatile market now. So, you know, just be prepared for that. And then over on the Qs, we also have, looking at a longer time frame, keeping trend. This is the tech stocks, right? But we are still in a confirmed uptrend. This is an ascending trend line here that was very well respected right here. And now this is what we're looking at. These are going to be the levels that I just did. These are all going to be posted Monday morning, so that everybody else that hasn't seen this video will be able to also keep in mind. These levels are where I have noticed with volume and technical analysis that there's been a lot of interest at these levels. The green means that there's been way more buyers than sellers. The red has been a little bit more selling than buying. So that's just what these different colors represent. And I wrote here buyers so that you guys can see. This is the QQQ. So these are the techs. And just, you know, looking at this one, this is a little clearer. And this is the S&P 500 futures. So once again, like I said, confirmed uptrend. So as far as the market goes, since you are in a confirmed uptrend, you really, as long as these, you know, these levels hold, there's really nothing to be afraid about as far as selling goes, unless we see those key levels break. So you have the trend line that you see that I drew out, right? That is a trend line that you're going to want to see hold. If and when it ever breaks, then you might be looking for a change of trend, and then we can set up a level or an area of consolidation where you could then buy at the lows, sell at the highs, sell at the highs, buy at the lows type of market, you know, the consolidation period. which may be coming. That's just what I'm thinking, just by what I've seen in the past. I'm just thinking that maybe we may be in for a little more choppier markets. And I just wanted to show you guys one more thing, because this is casting a bit of a shadow. Let me see if I can, will this show it? No. Let's just see here. Okay, yeah, so this is casting a bit of a shadow. In the tech world, right? You kind of have a double top here. So we hit about 339 here and then just barely broke that level. It is a higher high, but it does to me look like there's a possibility here that this was a double top. And if it was a double top and this, a new run does not create higher highs, there's a chance that this trend line can break and we could see maybe a change of direction with the tech stocks. We did see a nice bounce. So, you know, hopefully we continue to see that. I want nothing more than the market to just keep going up. That is how people make money. It's better for the overall economy, people's portfolios, 401k, you name it, it's just good when the stock market goes up. But the big I word, okay? This is not just me saying this. This is on the cover of the Barron's this weekend. And the Barron's is a very, very good newspaper to read. It's really good. But the I word, inflation, there's going to be a lot of people that are looking to rotate their portfolio around, you know, based on future inflation. I mean, because it is here, it's here, you know, they're saying not to stay, but, you know, who knows what it's going to be. Rates are eventually going to have to rise at some point. So just keeping that in the back of mind. So guys, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. I don't have any specific stocks that I'm looking at this week. You know, there's a few earnings, but I'm more interested as a technical analysis at the overall market, like where the whole context of the market is going. That's what I'm focused on. And I'm going to be trading those market indexes either through options or futures. So if I can just know my levels on the overall market, that's where I'll be taking my trades off of. And as far as individual equities, you know, we're going to be, a lot of the momentum stocks had a pretty decent rebound there at the end of the week. Like Mara, Riot, you know, these types of stocks that really got crushed. DraftKings was up like 10% on Friday. You know, some of these stocks that really got beaten down are starting to make a move up. We'll see if that holds. We did see a tremendous amount of volume the last 3 or 4 days in the market. Well, it could be good or bad. The fact that there was a lot of selling and that selling got bought up, but it got bought up on lighter volume on Friday. Fridays was not a tremendous amount of volume. Thursday and Wednesday was a lot. So we'll see. I'm going to be taking that not backseat approach to the market, but I'm definitely going to be still, you know, watching my risk. If you guys could watch your risk as well, you'll be that much better off when the market gets really, really nice. All right, guys, hit that thumbs up for me. If you're new, subscribe, and I will see you back with the next video. Take care.